Hi there, I'm Johnny Science, and this is That Show. And we're here live from the Express Studio at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And I would like to invite you all to call in. Our number is 757-1538. That's 757-1538. So feel free to give us a call. Tonight we're going to be talking about a few things that have been happening lately. Last night I went to the opening of Annie Sprinkle's show down at PS 122. It was excellent, really exciting, lots of great people. We're going to be talking about that. I invited quite a few people to call in, so if you're someone who's seen the show, give us a call. We can talk about that. I'm also going to be talking about my specialty, which is drag king makeup. I use special effects makeup to transform women to look like men. I've been doing this for many, many years, so I've transformed hundreds of women over the years. And if you're an adventurous woman and you're interested in having a drag king makeover, then by all means give us a call. You can also call the hotline number, which is 212-AKA-KING. That's 212-252-5464. That's the hotline. You can get on our mailing list and all that good stuff. So let's see if we can get the telephone number up here on the screen. We're winging it here. So let's see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's the telephone number, so give us a call. We're winging it here in the Express Studio. 757-1538. So, there we go. Technical difficulties. Get a little...
Yo.
Yes.
What is that? It's me chillin'.
Excuse me?
Me.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay.
Chillin'?
I'm chillin'. How about you?
I'm chillin'. I'm smoking a big fat blunt right now.
Really? I see.
How's your mom?
My mom's okay. See you later.
Hey. Yach.
I think... Oh boy.
hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I didn't have to press any buttons.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's just coming straight through.
That's cool. Hey, you have a great show.
Thank you.
I'll be in and make sure that everything goes okay.
Thanks a lot.
Beautiful.
See you later. Okay, so this is Johnny Science, and if you'd like to call in, I think we have our little phone problem conquered here. So you can give us a call at 757-1538, and we'll see if we can talk about some stuff, some Drag King stuff, some Annie Sprinkle stuff, and maybe we can actually make it work this time. Coming in?
Yeah, you got a call right here on number 2.
This is, okay, so.
Press 2, say hello.
Hello?
What is that?
Hey, how you doing?
Chillin', Black. Yo, how you doing?
Okay, you still smoking that doobie?
Yeah.
See you later.
Hey.
I think that was our previous caller. Okay, so I'm going to show you some Drag King stuff, some really cool pictures here. I've been doing this Drag King workshop for quite a while, and one of my cohorts, Annie Sprinkle, tried the Drag King thing, and we had a lot of problems because she was like this really feminine, you know, sexy woman, and she really had a hard time trying to pretend to be a man. So what we did was we got her dressed up in a bright red dress, and that's how she passed, because she looked like a drag queen, and everybody thought that that's what she was. So wherever we went, she was taken for a man in drag, because she had this 5 o'clock shadow and a bright red dress. And I'm going to show you a picture of that momentarily. There we go. So this is Annie Sprinkle looking very feminine, while at the same time passing as male. My goodness, isn't that something? Let's see if we can zoom in on her so you can really get a good look. So this is how she passed. So, speaking of Annie Sprinkle, Annie has just started her one-woman show at PS 122, and it's a really wonderful show. I went to it last night. There were lots of great people there, and I'm going to show you Annie Sprinkle's promo card for her show. So Annie's at PS 122 right now. In fact, she's probably performing at this very moment. And she's going to be doing her run through November 1st at PS 122. And if you want to check it out, you should definitely get down there, because it's a very popular performance. She tells her story of her life sort of through her films. She shows a lot of film clips and talks about the various stages of her life, and it's a really great show. I highly recommend it. Annie Sprinkle, where do I begin? Well, she's like some sort of a goddess. She's like a goddess of love. She's influenced many people with her wonderful performances. And we did a video together called Linda, Les, and Annie, which I'm going to be showing you some clips from, about our friend Les, who was a hermaphrodite. And that's a really interesting video. I'm going to show you some clips from that probably next week. And I'm also going to be showing you some clips of Annie's that I videotaped down at Annie's show last night, so you can watch for that next week. Also, on upcoming shows, I'm going to be covering some of the downtown music scene. And one of the bands that I'm going to be covering is Simon and the Bar Sinisters. There's Simon. And does a lot of surf music and some real good rock and roll. And we got some great footage of Simon, so that's going to be coming up probably in about 4 weeks. We're going to be showing you Simon and the Bar Sinisters. We also have, we're working on editing tape of another band called Deviant Behavior. Except I can't find their promo material, so I guess you won't be seeing that. But Deviant Behavior is a really young band. It's a bunch of young kids. They're very energetic. And that phone number again, if you'd like to call in and have a chat with us, is 212-757-1538. So you should give us a call, and we can talk about whatever you'd like to talk about. Serious subjects, of course. So give us a call. Two 212-757-1541 or 1538. So, if you are an adventurous woman and you would like to participate in the Drag King Club, you should call our hotline number and leave your name and address, because we're looking for female subjects to be transformed to look like men and photographed and videotaped. We're having a social the first Friday of every month at the Moonstruck Diner from 7 to 9 p.m. And the next social, as you can see on the screen, is November 6th. The photograph you're looking at in the middle there is a group of women that I transformed with makeup in London. They were, the BBC was making a documentary about my Drag King for a Day workshop. It was quite a large group, excellent group of women. In fact, I also have that picture somewhere. What I'm going to show you here is the same group of women, but this is a color photograph. We're doing it on the fly here. This is public access. There you go. So this was a great group of women. And if you'll notice the two women in the back, in the very center, the two blonde women, that's a mother and daughter couple that came out looking really good. The daughter looked like kind of looked like Kurt Cobain. And it was great. These two, mother-daughter, they came down to take the workshop. It was really something. So, I think I'm going to zoom in here so you can see these in a little bit more close-up. As you can see, each one is an individual character. quite a large group. This is called panning by hand. And right there at the bottom of the screen in the center, you see my former compatriot, Diane Torr. We traveled all over the world together doing this drag king workshop. I would do the makeup and she would coach the women on how to move and speak and how to act. And we did this workshop together for about 5 or 6 years. We went all over the world and all over the country. It was really great. We're winging it. So, if you'd like to discuss any of this, or if you're an adventurous woman who would like to be transformed at a future date, please do give us a call. At 757-1438. 1538. 747-1538. Well, it's sort of working. Almost. It's psychedelic. Just look at it that way. It's the psychedelic effect. So, way back in the 90s, I did a thing called the drag... Way back in the 90s. This is the 90s. And way back in 91, I did a thing called the Drag King Ball. This was an event where we had a contest of women dressing as men. And we had quite a few contestants. I guess about 20 altogether. And this is what they look like. Now, on the extreme right of the picture, you'll see Gloria Boehm. She was the winner of the contest. She dressed up as Jesus. And she won. She won the #1 Drag King prize. And I'm going to show you some more pictures of Gloria as the king of drag kings. At the first ever Drag King Ball in New York, Gloria Boehm as the King of Kings. She was a friend of mine I took under my wing, and we created this act where she dressed as a man with a beard and mustache, came out dressed, you know, fully dressed in a shirt, vest, and tie, and you know, she looked like a hot-looking guy, and she came out and she did a striptease where she stripped off her male attire and also her mustache and beard and revealed her female body underneath. And so in other words, she stripped not just her clothes, but she also stripped her gender. She stripped from male to female. That's really pretty cool. So she was a female to male to female cross-dresser. And I'm going to show you a picture of that. Voila. Gloria Boehm. When she unbuttoned her shirt, she started to peel off her mustache and beard. And that was a very big hit. So that was at the first ever Drag King Ball. And then we had the second Drag King Ball. And Gloria dressed up as Jesus again. But this time, the winner of the contest was Ilsa Jewell. She was a Jack Kerouac type of character. And you may have seen Ilsa on a previous program being interviewed with her